Celebrity farmer Kaleb Cooper's net worth as he lands Prime Video show. Kaleb Cooper has become one of the most recognizable faces on TV after his appearances on Clarkson's Farm, and now The World According to Kaleb is coming to Amazon Prime Video. Kaleb Cooper emerged as the standout personality on Clarkson's Farm, thanks to his witty exchanges with Jeremy Clarkson and his extensive knowledge of farming. The 26-year-old hails from Chipping Norton in Oxfordshire and has been involved in the farming industry from a young age, working on several farms across the Cotswolds. Cooper joined the team at Clarkson's Farm as a tractor driver, assisting the television presenter with the daily operations of his diddly squat farm, located between Chipping Norton and Chadlington in Oxfordshire. Before venturing into London to sell produce for Clarkson's Farm, the farmer claimed he had never left his hometown. Now, he has traveled nationwide with The World According to Kaleb, sharing his farming stories, life experiences in the countryside, and insights into working with Jeremy Clarkson. The Express reports how the tour was filmed by Prime Video at the Everyman Theatre in Cheltenham, with the show scheduled for release on November 29. Given his television appearances, book sales, successful farming business, and social media following, some viewers might wonder, what is his net worth? Documents from Companies House reveal that the assets of Kaleb Cooper Productions nearly doubled from £122,000 to £242,000 in the financial year ending June 30, 2023. His contracting business, Kaleb Cooper Contracting, also saw significant growth, increasing from £52,000 to £96,000. While the exact figures of what he earns from his role on Clarkson's Farm remain under wraps, Heart Radio has reported that Kaleb Cooper does indeed receive remuneration for his contributions to the show. Clarkson himself has lauded Kaleb for his smarts and commitment, remarking, "He'll drive up and down through the night, putting the right fertilizer on and taking pride in watching a healthy field take root." Cooper recently wrote another book called, "It's a Farming Thing," which delves into his love for farming and his desire to champion the agricultural industry. "Farming gets a lot of negativity," Kaleb observes. "I have done this book to show how I started in farming, and I have a young following out there and I feel drawn to help them, but also to highlight how farming is good for me. It is a way of life. Farmers would not be doing what they do if they do not love their job. Farmers will relate, but I want to connect to the general public too, to show them why we love what we love doing in our little traditions." How to watch The World According to Kaleb on tour. For those keen to watch The World According to Kaleb on tour, it's available on Prime Video from Friday, November 29. The special runs for approximately 1 hour and 4 minutes. The star enjoyed a successful 37-show national theater tour between January and March 2024, selling out and earning standing ovations, as well as accolades from fans and the diddly squat crew, including Jeremy Clarkson himself. A summary from Amazon MGM Studios states, "A special performance from Clarkson's Farm star Kaleb Cooper's National Theater Tour, The World According to Kaleb, will be available on Prime Video globally on the 29th of November. The program, produced by Expectation, will give audiences at home front row seats to Chipping Norton's finest and best-known farmer and best-selling author, as he puts on an extra special night back where it all began, at the Cheltenham Everyman Theatre. This final performance will include Kaleb's unique observations and strong views on anything from sheep, to famous people, to why farming is the best job in the world, whilst also highlighting some of the many challenges that British farmers face today." Kaleb Cooper's life off TV, from difficult upbringing to partner. Kaleb Cooper has become a household name ever since he made his debut on Prime Video hit Clarkson's Farm, but what do we know about the farmer's life off screen? Kaleb Cooper, the breakout star of Prime Video's Clarkson's Farm, has become a household name since his debut on the show. The 26-year-old from Chipping Norton in Oxfordshire and has been involved in farming since his youth, working on various farms across the Cotswolds. Cooper joined the team at Clarkson's Farm as a tractor driver, assisting TV presenter Jeremy Clarkson with the daily operations of his diddly squat farm, nestled between Chipping Norton and Chadlington in Oxfordshire. His candid banter, straight-talking interactions with Jeremy Clarkson, and extensive farming knowledge quickly endeared him to viewers. Beyond his role on Clarkson's Farm, Cooper has penned books, made numerous television appearances, and even embarked on his own national tour titled The World According to Kaleb. During the tour, Kaleb shared anecdotes about farming, life in the countryside, and his experiences working with Jeremy Clarkson. His performances at the Everyman Theatre in Cheltenham were filmed by Prime Video, with the full set due for release on November 29. Kaleb Cooper was born on July 2, 1998, in Chipping Norton, Oxfordshire. He previously opened up about his parents' difficult divorce when he was just 12 years old. His younger brother Kieran moved in with their father, a carpenter, while Kaleb remained with his mother, who started a mobile dog grooming business. This forced him to mature quickly. Kaleb was not born into a farming family but began lending a hand at a dairy farm at the tender age of 13. Reflecting on his young life challenges, he said, "My mum and dad split up and that's the reason I'm the person I am today. My mum was struggling to pay the rent, so therefore I stood up and went, I'm going to be the man of this house, help you pay the electric, gas and part of the rent, and if you need money for petrol, I'll pay for that as well." He found inspiration in adversity, leading him to remark, "It made me think outside the box and become entrepreneurial." At just 13, Cooper launched his own egg distribution endeavor, charging a modest 25p per egg in shipping Norton, securing a 10p profit from each. Before long, Cooper had amassed around 450 chickens within 2 months, expanded his holdings to include 3 sheep, and was the proud owner of his first tractor by age 15. Cooper's education also took an unconventional path, as he nearly exited school early and even covered the £50 weekly fine incurred by his absence. Yet, he returned to school to finish his GCSEs and soon discovered Friday to be his prime sales day thanks to his teachers being some of his best egg customers. On what he gained from those experiences, he insisted, "I learned so much about maths and English from doing my own thing at a young age. I could have been a spoilt little brat if farming hadn't come along and swallowed me up. I owe my life to farming." Kaleb Cooper's business ventures. Kaleb has dedicated himself to full-time farming within the scenic Cotswolds. His breadth of knowledge across different farms inspired him to establish his own venture, Kaleb Cooper Contracting. Through his business, he offers a range of agricultural contracting solutions in Oxfordshire and the surrounding counties. Kaleb Cooper has also written 3 books in recent years, including The World According to Kaleb, Britain According to Kaleb, The Wonderful World of Country Life, and latest book It's a Farming Thing. His latest book covers his passion for agriculture and how he wants to promote farming. Prime Video viewers can enjoy a special performance from his National Theatre tour The World According to Kaleb Cooper from Friday, November 29. Filmed at the Cheltenham Everyman Theatre, the performance will include Kaleb's unique observations and strong views on anything from sheep to famous people and why farming is the best job in the world. It will also highlight the challenges British farmers face today. Speaking about the experience, Cooper said, "I feel so lucky to have gone on a brilliant theatre tour, and the first farmer to be able to say that. I met some amazing people and had such a laugh with everyone who came along. Now being able to share this with people watching Prime Video means farming will be on an even bigger stage. I'm really looking forward to bringing all the farming fun and highlighting important issues affecting the agricultural industry to people at home." What is Kaleb Cooper's relationship with Jeremy Clarkson? Kaleb Cooper, speaking candidly about his relationship with Jeremy Clarkson, confessed during an interview that before their meeting, he was clueless about Jeremy's TV fame because he doesn't have much time to watch TV. He went on to say, "We have become quite close now. He's been a father figure to me when it comes to understanding TV. I've learned from the best there is, and I can't believe I'm saying this when he's not sing me off, there is love there." With 4th series of Clarkson's Farm is almost in the can, Cooper believes their friendship will be long-lasting, with or without TV. "What makes us have a really good friendship is the fact that if we have an argument, and of course we have a lot, 10 minutes after that big argument one of us will go, 'Do you want a cup of tea?' Or, 'Are we going to have a pint down the pub tonight?' There's no holding a grudge for 4 days before someone says, 'Sorry.' We have an argument and after that, we're fine." When probed about his opinion on Clarkson's aptitude for farming, Kaleb diplomatically remarked, "I want to be nice here," followed by a cautious smile. But he couldn't resist adding, "But part of me is saying he's still a trainee. He's getting there, though. We're 5 years in the game now, and if you haven't picked up on certain things from 5 years in an industry, you're probably in the wrong industry." Kaleb Cooper family life with his partner. Kaleb Cooper is currently engaged to his partner Taya after Kaleb popped the question on Christmas Day 2022. Kaleb and his fiancée Taya have 2 children together, 3-year-old Oscar and 1-year-old Willa Grace. Reflecting on his family life, he said, "I've been with Taya, his partner, for 8 years, and I always said I wanted to be a young dad, so that when I get to age 40 I can go to the pub with my kids, or might be running my business and have them join so we can work together." He says he doesn't want any more children. As you know, pigs go out there and have 10. Can you imagine looking after 10 babies? Devastating. While busy with farming, Kaleb is also a hands-on dad and often shares pictures of himself and Oscar on Diddley Squat Farm as he learns the tricks of the trade.